Okay, storm doors are beyond the scope of this inspection. This storm door doesn't stay open so much. Hey, Von Carlin. Okay, so we're coming on in. We got wood floors. Now, speaking of wooden floors, as a courtesy, a cursory, I like to inspect for what the moisture content is, and just a cursory, just a couple places, just so we kind of have an idea. And I'm getting like from 12% moisture over here to 21% moisture in the floor over here. Now 12 people can argue about all day long, but I think everybody just about agrees that at 21% the moisture content is pretty much elevated. And then I went around the corner, it was 15 again. So it was 15 over there, it was 12 over there, it was 21% right there. Now, all home inspectors are required to render opinions about the foundation. And some of us, a few of us, use engineering equipment. I firmly believe a home inspector should stay in his place. He's not an engineer. I use that equipment to validate my other observations and my other findings. And what I'm looking for is not more than 2 inches of floor height elevation differential overall, just as a guideline. I'm getting as much as an inch in the primary bedroom to the primary bathroom. And that's something. But we also, speaking of something, because we got something going on here, but we also know that this structure is experiencing foundation repair. Who did it? When they did it? I don't know. What kind of warranty do you have? I don't know. These look fresher than those. I still don't know. But I do know the house has experienced wood destroying insect treatments. I can see drill holes. I can see access plates. So I know we've experienced termites out here before, because that's usually a reactionary. You don't just wake up in the morning and say, "What are you looking to do today?" I don't know. Let's get one of those. Let's get a $1,500 termite treatment. A lot of our neighbors have been getting them, and just kind of feel left out. Let's get some termite treatment. It doesn't usually work that way. It's usually a reaction. We've got wooden paneling. We've got popcorn ceilings. Kind of dated. Oh, is this wallpaper? No. Okay. Popcorn ceilings. Now, some of this popcorn, might have asbestos in it. It's not worth testing. Treat it as if it was. You don't like the color, paint it. You paint it, it's encapsulated according to the EPA. And if you're going to take it down, all right, the kids need to go visit the grandparents. People need to be wearing personal protection. We know about that with our COVID and stuff. And then it needs to be bagged up, and you can just take it to the dump and just say, I don't know, this might have asbestos in it. And at least in Dallas County, and I know that we're not in Dallas County, but in Dallas County they will take it. And why test it? Because you don't want to breathe it anyway. You don't want the kids around there. Just scrape it all off, vacuum it, damp mop it, resurface it, bundle all the stuff up, wear personal protection, haul it off to the dump. If you just gotta know, I wouldn't spend any money on it, because you're going to treat this stuff. If you're removing it, you're going to treat it the same way you treat it whether or not it has asbestos. There's not going to be any difference in the way you treat it. So it just if it satisfies your curiosity, I guess that would be okay. If you paint it, again, according to the EPA, that's encapsulating, and that's fine. This is the first bedroom, the east bedroom. This door swings closed on its own accord. I couldn't open this blind because the bed's in the way, so if there's a fire, whoever in here is going to be hopping mad. Shouldn't have bare light bulbs in clothes closets. This door swings closed on its own accord. Got a nice little crack in our ceiling right there. Just kind of normal movement stuff. I think this foundation is fine. It's got trees too close to it. The soil's too dry. But other than that, I'm not seeing that much movement. Moving along in here. This is one of the 2 bedrooms, not including the one in the shop. 3 bedroom bathrooms. This is one of the 3 bathrooms, including the one in the shop. And this bathroom has a window, but it's not articulate. And none of these 3 bathrooms have mechanical vent fans. Hot's on the left, cold's on the right. Everything goes down, it's supposed to go down. Fighting! Single shower handle. Unlike in the shop's bathroom doesn't. There's another thing about, here's our water heater. We got a whole video about the water heater. It's in this closet. And this water is piping hot. It is piping hot. I would turn it down. I recommend that it gets turned down to meet your own personal needs. If you have to have it piping hot, I get it. Everything underneath here looks like it's supposed to. I don't know if you can tell, you know, the light's a little different through the windows, or maybe I sound a little tired. You know, it happens. But this is the last video of the day. This is the last video of the day. This is the time where I like to say thank you, dear client, for your business and your trust. Those things mean the world to my family and I. So I certainly appreciate that. And if you can leave a good Google review, that means a lot to a small businessman like myself. So yeah, I'd appreciate that too. If you could find it in your heart to do that. Then for all my fans out there, you know, there's a like button over there if you got, you know, a couple yucks out of this. And if you got insomnia, you know, there's a subscribe button down here somewhere. I'm up to 13 subscribers. Thank you. In real time. I just like it. I'm growing in real time. How about that? I'm not going to get monetized or anything like this. These are for my clients. This is the primary bathroom. This jet tub doesn't have access. It does make bubbles. I can't find any GFCI for it. So it is functional. It wasn't too nasty. So these are vanities. And again, everything's kind of boring underneath there. No GFCI, no vent fan. No GFCI, no vent fan. Everything goes down, it's supposed to go down. Shower's fine. This little closet here. This is where we keep stuff. Bare light bulbs in closed closets. Not a bare light bulb. Okay. But in several of our closets, we do have bare light bulbs. Turning off our lights as we go. Just kind of moving through. I've counted, we don't have screens across the back. We got solar screens across the front. And I've counted no fewer than 5 vapor barriers compromised in the windows. And by the way, this door was not locked when I got here. Alright. See, it's kind of... Maybe I can do it with the key. The shop, I locked the shop prematurely, I think. I am not positive that there's a sub panel, electric panel in there, load center, and I'm not positive that I put the cover plate back in. No, it doesn't take the key. I am not positive I put the cover plate on back in the shop, and I apologize. It looks like the guy that hangs out in the shop, I suppose it's the guy. I apologize for that, but it looks like it's pretty handy, and getting it on shouldn't be that big of a deal, and I get that, but I don't like to leave electric boxes open. But I can't leave, I locked it up because I don't want to leave your home unsecured. Okay, lights out in here. This is the first bedroom. That was the second bedroom. This is our thermostat. It is programmable. I found that window unlocked. Found another window unlocked too. Fireplace, okay. The hearth extension is not 24 inches. The fireplace gets its combustible air from the living space. The firebox also has a swallow's nest in it. I believe, I had to look at the picture. I couldn't get my head cranked up underneath there really well. But really what I really like to talk about is the white cracks. Those are called clean cracks. Why are they called clean cracks? It's because they're not pushing air out of your chimney. They're not pushing air out of your chimney. They're sucking air out of your chimney. That's why they're clean. You got negative pressure in the house. And this fireplace is dying for air. It's sucking air out of the cracks in the bricks. And you and the fireplace are competing for this same air. It wants that same air to live. So you might want to think about cracking a window in some other part of the house or something to equalize the pressure. We don't have bathroom mechanical vents for it to draft through. So it's pretty tight. Of course, the insulation, it is what it is. Got a whole video about that, an infrared video. Coming on here, locking you up. Let's see. No, it's a key lock. Okay, I was trying. We got some wood paneling. Now this house has experienced termites before. Okay, there's drill holes on the porch around here. Okay, if they're treating, you might as well assume that there's some type of damage. And then we come in here, and not here, this is a return air. Okay, we're back in the primary again. But that access port is not for your air conditioning. That was for termite treatment. This access port is not for... Can you adjust? This access port is not to get to your jet tub. You need access to your jet tub. You don't have it. Hot's on the left, cold's on the right. Okay? You need access. You don't have it. But that's for termite treatment. That was for termite treatment. Well, maybe not termites. The drill holes on the porch were definitely for termites. And you've got to notice underneath the kitchen sink, that's definitely for termites. But these could have been for ants. Might have been for termites. Some kind of pest control. It was for some kind of pest control. So moving on along, we already talked about popcorn. There's a little crack right there. First bedroom, there's a little crack right there. Talked about the clean cracks, talked about our windows, talked about finding windows unlocked, talked about leaving doors unlocked and that kind of thing. Coming in here, I think this, only one latch was unlocked on that. But anyway, this is our den, our wet bar, hot's on the left, cold's on the right, no GFCI. No GFCI. No self-closing spring on this door, and this door is not fire rated. We're moving on along. This is our dryer. Our hot and cold are not labeled. We've got 2 green handles, and that's not the end of the world. 3-prong electric clothes dryer. This is an all-electric home. This is the laundry. We don't have a vent fan in here either. Vent fans are not required in laundries. They're nice to have, but they're not required. Got a circulating fan with a kind of a broken lens. And I don't know if you can focus on that. And it just kind of looks kind of cattywampus or crooked. Does it look crooked to you? It looks crooked to me. Okay. These are flat tops. I'm going to give you instructions on how to clean them. You probably know, but underneath here, what I like to do is this junction box. Okay, see how the cable's loose right there? It's supposed to be all snugged up. It's not supposed to look like that. This is our dishwasher. It's not the newest dishwasher around. It seems to do the job. Kitchen sink, food waste disposal. You know what I haven't done? I have not run the food waste disposal. In fact, I haven't run this kitchen sink at all. Oh, listen to that baby go. I've done the ovens. I've done everything else. They get to watch me work in real time. What's going on here? bringing some hot water. Hot water on order. One of these windows is fogging. There's wood on the outside of them. The casement's rotting. Oh, look at that little stick with a hook on it. Man, I could have used you a couple times already. I'm not getting any hot water. Microwave works pretty good. Oven works pretty good. Got a picture of that thing. You know, the refrigerator's down the scope. There's another fogging window. Here's an example of fogging windows. Maybe you can see that or not. You do not lose any security with a fogging window. You do not lose any energy. People say, oh, you lost your seal. Well, yeah, you did lose your seal. Texas Real Estate Commission considers that broken. But it's an aesthetic issue at the same time. So I'm not saying that you need to look out of it, that you have to look out of it. I'm not saying that you have to live with it. I'm not saying that's your window. But I am saying that Texas Real Estate Commission says the seal is broken. It's a deficiency. I'm writing it up. I've counted about 5 windows with compromised seals. But no security, no energy. Oh, there's the hot water. It finally showed up. We're over on the other end. Wow. Okay. One of these windows was unlocked. I'm having trouble. A couple windows were unlocked, and one door was unlocked when I got here. And the shop was unlocked. And I secured the shop, and I resecured the windows here. And now I'm just turning off lights. I'm going to turn off all the lights I can. The seller is pretty good sports. They're supposed to have been home by now. So that's why I did the electrical and the interior all at the same time. Sometimes I do these doubles. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I just do the interior plumbing. That's real fun. Bye, Timmy. Here's my note. I may, because I can't remember exactly, have left the shop electric sub-panel cover off. Sorry, bud. And then I'll leave my business card here. Thank you, guys. And this is not a gas cooktop. This is an all-electric home. We can have a fan in here, okay? So, in some homes, you say, like, I'm not used to see these because if people have gas, then they shouldn't have those kinds of fans. But, with electric, rock on.